Hello, this is Alex with Grow How. Today we're going to start a series where I've found a break in my sprinkler system outside, and as I go through, identify the problem, come up with a plan, and get it fixed and tested. We're going to show you all that. I don't know actually how many videos it's going to be. I haven't got that far in the editing, but this is the first of those. If you want to see more of those and more of gardening, more of homesteading, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you get notifications and you know what's going on. Hey, this is Alex with Grow How. I've discovered some problems with my sprinkler system. I really should have caught this quicker, but I wasn't observing my system. But that, when the water runs, is the gusher. It just comes out of there, saps all the pressure out from my other heads. I wasn't paying attention, I didn't catch it. It's one of the reasons why you have to observe your systems on a couple times during the year. Because of some of the changes I've made into one of my other zones, turning it to drip, there's some things I missed, and I missed it. So I am going to dig this out, and we're going to see what we find, and we'll video that so you've got an idea of what can happen underground. Catch you later. Okay, we're back. We've got that excavated. Now, it doesn't surprise me there was a joint here because my control box is over yonder, and I've got sprinklers going that way and sprinklers going behind me. So that doesn't surprise me, but the first thing I saw was this pipe right here. And I can tell you right now, that's because it was poorly done. It popped out. If you even look at it now, there's really, I would have to get some sort of stretcher to pull that stuff into line. That was not ever a good joint. It very likely has been leaking minorly for a long time. As I was digging, I popped off this joint right here. Now you'll notice that this and this don't really line up well. There was a certain amount of stress on that from all these directions, which this system could not compensate for. That's kind of an awkward fix. And then I go back to here, and I've got a flexible polyethylene pipe that's hooked up to the PVC pipe, and that's part of what was causing a lot of the stress and tension. Generally in a zone you don't have both the white PVC and the black flexible PE on them, polyethylene, and that there's a certain amount of spring in this stuff. It's not just inherently trying to be straight. It's sold in rolls, so it's inherently got curvature in it, and when you have it this close to a joint like that, it's putting way too much stress on the whole joint. I probably would not have cracked this piece right here, even hitting it with my pick, if it hadn't had that kind of stress already on it. I should also note I had to use the pick because there were a lot of roots here. Now if you look up here, you'll see my tree is really close. However, even for as close as it is, I think this has been leaking for a long time because the roots were lining right along the pipe. It could tell there was water, and it was finding the water, and the water was likely coming out of that joint for a long time because I'm surprised there was anything holding on that at all. It just was not the way it was supposed to be. So now I not only have to fix the joint, which is okay, I've got to figure out how I want it to tie into that PE so that I don't have continued problems. It's just a really hinky joint, folks. And this is what happens. I'm almost positive that the homeowner did this themselves before I got here. This is my home, of course, now, but I'm pretty sure that it was done improperly from the beginning, And I'm going to be honest, not every contractor knows what they're doing. In fact, I see a lot of them who don't. So we've got some real issues that have developed here just due to jury rigging it. Again, I cannot see any reason why it would be PVC, polyethylene, that makes sense, unless they just had extra parts, which is, I know that the PE's been used elsewhere on the property, and that's cool, but they gave more work to me, and I would like them to pay my time and parts. They won't, but that's okay. So I'm going to head off to the store, and I will show you what I come up with to fix this issue as soon as I've figured out what I'm doing with it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to keep on watching this series, or if you want to know more about gardening, homesteading, or any of the other projects I'm involved with, go ahead, hit the subscribe button right up here-ish, or hit the one just down there below the screen, and hit the little bell too. That way you'll get notifications as I come out with new videos on this irrigation sprinkler series. Thanks a lot for coming. Manana.